Hey YouTube, it's Dylan here for another review, and this time it's another VR game. This webcam's a bit shit, but that's Rush of Blood, and the camera's not doing it justice, but that's a cool dark cover with like a clown, and you got a little bit of that that roller coaster track. I'm not gonna show you the back of that, but this is what you need for this game, right? You need these move controllers. And you need to aim and shoot. So you're on this roller coaster, and there's jump scares galore. You got clowns jumping at you. You got like demons jumping at you. You got everything. This game literally has everything in it. You got like these ghoul fucking things. It's hard to explain, but they look really fucked up. You got clowns. You got a dude with an axe. You got this demon possessed chick. It kind of reminds me of like a Conjuring sort of thing, like. There's this level where you're going through this house and she's like throwing objects at you. You also got this nurse chick, and she moves like really fast and her head like shakes like she's possessed or something, and she's trying to cut you with a knife. You got a spider level, this big massive spider. Just this game has a lot of different sort of like fears and that in it. Like, so if you're not scared of spiders but you're scared of clowns, like, it's gonna get you on a certain level. So you might be fine on a lot of levels. Well, no, I won't say you'd be fine at all, because every level has a different, like, it has a different fear, but the intensity is there. So like, even if you're not scared of pigs, there's this level where you're going for the slaughterhouse, and you get infected with like this gas or whatever, so you start seeing shit. So these dead pigs start looking alive, and they're like squealing and they're moving, and they've got blood spitting out of them. And I'm not scared of pigs, man. I eat bacon all the fucking time. I love pigs, but that level had me on edge, man. So it's like, this game has so much variety with its scares, and like, I'm not really that scared of clowns, but just the intensity and the jump scares get you. Even if you expect the jump scare, like, I expected the jump scares like 90% of the time, but it still got me, because it's just this game's real freaky and it's really intense. It's a real scary game, and it's the cheapest VR game, and I recommend this VR game out of all the VR games at the moment. I'm going to talk about its problems as well. It has a real big problem, actually, and this could potentially put you off from buying it. I'll talk about that in a minute. Still a bit sick, guys. But this game had the best experience of them all. I mean, best experience, like putting you inside a VR game. Like, you actually felt like you're in this dark, sort of gloomy environment. Like, it just had the most intense atmosphere out of all the VR games, and I really felt like I was in the horror. But it's the most intense experience you will have. Like, I never had my heart racing like that before in my life. So
you want a second opinion?
Yeah.
I was watching Dylan, guys, on VR, and I'm sorry to interrupt, but I just have to say this.
No.
He was so into it, guys. The physicality, like him moving around so much, like you can see physically on the outside, man, when he's just doing the game, he looks like he's literally like in a fucking war with all these zombie fucking creatures.
Yeah, there's this one level, Stormy, I was like freaking out because I'm going down this elevator, and I've got these like real demonic ghouls. Their skin is all disgusting, and they're attacking me from all sides. So I get a jump scare, like there's a ghoul to my side, and it's starting to scratch at me, and I'm shooting there, and then once I kill that one, there's another ghoul to my right. Like, man, this game's just so intense, and I'm like jumping all the time. Even if I expect the jump scare, it still fucking gets me because of this intense atmosphere. So, like, you're not going to feel pleasant when you're playing this game. You're going to be on the edge of your fucking seat. You're going to be jumping out of your fucking seat. My sister played it, and she actually chucked off the VR headset. Like, she couldn't play anymore.
Tell them motion sickness too.
Yeah, that's my big complaint I'm going to tell them about, is motion sickness. So, this will put you inside the game, and you'll feel like you're there. Like, this atmosphere, the intensity, it's all there. It's the most real VR experience I had. Like I played Rigs, and that is a really fun game. I like that game. But this game feels like you're more in it. You know what I'm trying to say. But only play this if you're into horror, guys. Because if you're not into horror, you're gonna fucking hate this game. Because this game is intense, and I'm doing that with caps locks. If this was a written review, I'd write intense with cap locks. I love horror, guys. I love horror movies. I love horror games. But this is the most intense experience I've ever had. And VR horror, it's just looking great, guys. If you're a horror fan, you're gonna love VR. And I'd say get VR just for the horror shit. Because next year we got Resident Evil Biohazard coming out. And in the future, there's just going to be many VR lot horror games. Obey, and imagine if they made a Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Mate, that'd be just fucking heaps. That'd probably be too much.
That would be too much.
Imagine if they got the original guy that did the...
Yeah, oh my god.
Too much. And the grandpa and everyone. Original people get original lookalikes.
That would actually be too much, man. That shit would give people heart attacks, man. Oh, man, what have I started here, guys? Fuck. But this game has the biggest flaw out of all the VR games. I played Rigs, and that's a high-paced, action fighting robots game. You're jumping around. It's like a Call of Duty style fast-paced game. And I felt fine when I played that. But when I played this game, and the roller coaster would move, oh, guys, I felt like I was going to vomit. This has the most motion sickness out of all the VR games. And I heard other people, they felt fine when they played this, but other people felt really motion sick. Like everyone in this house who have tried this game felt motion sick, just like me and my sister did. My brother's girlfriend, she felt the motion sickness. Like everyone in this house who's played it actually felt motion sickness. So it's going to be common with a lot of people. You're going to feel motion sick when you play this game. But that's only when the roller coaster moves, right? Like at a fast pace. Most of the time the roller coaster's moving really slow, and you hear a lot of eerie noises and that, and you're aiming and you're looking around heaps. But there will be times where it goes fast. And that kind of takes you out of the experience as well, guys, because you might be enjoying the game, and then a roller coaster moment happens, and then you're just sick, and then you just feel like taking off the headset, like you don't want to finish the level. So this is the most motion sick VR game I played. But it's still the most cheapest, and it has the most fun experience. But the motion sickness will take you out of it, because I don't know, I felt really sick, and I wanted to quit a lot of the levels because of the motion sickness. I think after one level, you're going to want to have a break and just take a breather. You might even want to go to the toilet and chuck up, maybe.
You might want to leave it for a few hours and then come back, like Dylan did.
Because, guys, I'm not joking. The motion sickness...
But then again, Dylan did play a couple of hours of fucking Rigs before. Or like at least an hour or something of Rigs.
I could play hours upon hours of Rigs. I played it for 3 hours, guys, one night. But this game, I can't play for hours. I can only do like one level and then have a break. Because of the intensity, but also the motion sickness. The motion sickness, you'll really feel it, guys. And this isn't a game you can't play hours on end. You'll probably have to play one level then stop. But it's a short game. You only got 7 levels, but it's 7 intense levels. And you're probably happy there's only 7 levels because it's just like so much going on. But this review's been going on for a while. I've covered everything. But it's a pleasant experience. I would recommend you getting it. If you're a horror fan, definitely get it. But just be warned, there is going to be motion sickness. But I completed like a lot of the levels. I only got like 2 levels left. But I've seen a lot of the games, so I know what I'm like. I know that it's good. But the motion sickness, I just think after one level, you've got to take a break. That's my advice to you. So, out of 5 stars, I'd give it a 3.8. I don't give it a 5 out of 5 because just the motion sickness, it will make you really sick. So, anyway, that's my review, guys, and catch you all later. like, favourite, subscribe and all that. We do a lot of this gaming shit on this channel. That's a simple way of putting it, gaming shit. It's going to be funny tonight. I'm going to watch Adam play it. Ooh, he's going to shit himself, man. That's going to be funny as fuck. Anyway. Man, I've got the gas, man. I've got the fucking gas. Alright. See you later, guys.